Hi, this is Tim at Volgistics with your tip of the week for November 13th, 2017. Today we're looking at allowing volunteers to see who else is scheduled. If your organization uses either VicNet or VicTouch, then you know that volunteers can view their own schedules through those modules. But what you may not know is that you can allow your volunteers to also see who else is scheduled, so other scheduled volunteers for those days. So to kind of demonstrate this here, I've got this volunteer schedule up here in VicNet, and obviously I can see all the days that she's scheduled to serve. But if I go into one of these days here, you'll see that the other scheduled volunteers are also displayed here. So we have their names as well as the times they're scheduled for. And you can set this up to show all of the other scheduled volunteers or just those that are in the same assignments as this volunteer. And then you can also choose whether volunteer names appear here or if it just says filled, so that they know about how many other people they're going to be working with. But to set this up, we're going to jump back into Volgistics here, and then we're going to go to Setup, then VicNet, or VicTouch, depending on which one you have there. This will actually go to the same setup page. But we're going to go in through VicNet, and then go to Schedule tab. So here near the top it says, when volunteers view the schedule, do you want them to see who else is scheduled? So here you can say no to turn that off. You can say yes, but only in assignments they can sign up for it, so just this volunteer's assignments. Or you can say yes in all assignments, so this will show all of the other scheduled volunteers. Then when you've made your selection here, just scroll on down to the bottom and click Save to apply that change. And like I said earlier, you can have volunteer name show up, or you can have it just say filled. And that's controlled by the privacy setting within the volunteer record. So I'll show you where to find that. If we go into any volunteer's record here, and then go over to the Vic tab, you'll see this checkbox near the bottom to allow other volunteers to see when I'm scheduled. And that's what's going to control whether that shows up as a name or just the word filled. And in addition to setting that here, you can make this field available for your volunteers through VicNet. So on that My Profile tab, you can have this field show up. But that's a tip for another week. I hope that this information will help you make sure that volunteers can see all of the schedule information you want them to see. If you have any other questions about how this works or about Volgistics in general, please feel free to send us an inquiry and we'll get back to you quickly. Thanks again for watching and have a great week. Hi, this is Tim at Volgistics with your tip of the week for November 13th, 2017.